Hello from Farland. You may have noticed the one with the blue tape on the top. A little incongruous. Doesn't really belong there. I'm keeping an eye on that coach because I've been having trouble with it. I finally decided, after many frustrating months actually, there must be something wrong with it. I couldn't figure it out. So I sent off for one of these from DCC Concepts. This label's upside down. So it's one of these little guys. And I wasn't absolutely sure how to work it. But I sent them an email, and they were kind enough to respond. Told me how to use this thing. The way you use this is you slip it down over the wheels. It has a cutout for the axle. And I determined that the gauging on these wheels was out. And that was a happy moment for me because I had been trying to run this particular group of coaches for a while, and they just wouldn't run. Just wouldn't run right. It needs to be a very snug fit, but it needs to be able to go in there. This one's just about right. I've had several coaches I've discovered that are out. It explains mysterious derailments that I could never really understand. Problem solved. And with that tool, I was able to adjust them properly, and they run pretty good now. We'll give them a run around the layout. That's the dishwasher. Here comes the tricky part. Right through here. I've been pretty quiet lately. I've been waiting for things to come in so I can continue on with my project. I built this little low wall along the track. I'm going to definitely have to do something on the other side. Haven't decided what just yet. The chapel's over there, and I wouldn't want the parishioners wandering out and getting run over by a train. But to go on, I'm going to populate this street with little shops. Part of it is going to be parking. Actually, this one needs to be moved. That one needed to be moved back over here. That's Tandoori Takeout. Shimna, I can't read that. But next to it, got the Edinburgh Woolen Mill. This one's shop for sale. Got the pub here. Got to have another pub. And then the florist shop, but I think I'll probably change that to something else. Knickknacks and goodies from the UK or something. And of course, fish and chips at the end. And it's walking distance over to the Caravan Park. I had a pathway, but I decided I would build a whole street. I have 3 more buildings coming. One I'm going to put at the end down here, past the fish and chip shop. And then I'm going to put 2 more along over here, and one of them is going to be the model shop. Thought that was appropriate for a model railway to have a model shop. So that's what I've got planned. I have some cobblestones coming, which I hope will work for the street, or part of the street. And then I'll use my imitation asphalt for the parking area. The story goes like this. When the railway came in, they had to tear down these 2 houses anyway, so the council got together and decided, oh, well, you know, this is becoming quite the tourist attraction, so we'll just make that into parking. So I don't know what I'm going to do with my crossing here. I may have to get some sound for it to warn the, especially people that have spent a little bit of time in the King's Arms public house, if they're coming back across over here to whatever they're coming back across to, so they won't get run over. Although service was only about 3 times a day in the beginning, as more Farlanders have moved in, service is becoming more popular. So that's what I've been working on. I've actually added a few other things too. I've got some lighted interiors here. I don't know what kind of art that guy's into. It's kind of disturbing. I got a couple others I'll show you. You start putting these Proz's interiors in, you almost need furniture. I've got an interior there. I've got one other I'll show you. It's over on Howe Street. For some reason the scooter rider is right in the light of that window. Anyway, that's another one of those Proz's, can't keep my hand steady. It's another one of those Proz's interiors. They're kind of fun. The other thing I've added is right next to the tube station, I have a news kiosk. Try not to wiggle that too much. There's my new news kiosk. It's rather nice. It's a daypole model. It's plastic, but it really comes out nicely. It comes with 2 other things. It comes with some stairs, platform stairs, just a kind of a up and down thing, and another sort of a kiosk of some kind. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe you know. Sorry, that's the furnace. It's this kit right here. Oh, you can't see that. It's this kit right here. And I made this thing, but honestly, I don't know what it is. It was missing the panel that had the door in it, so I had to cut one and fill it in there. But it has, the windows are glazed on the sides and this side. And then in the front, or whatever side this is, it has a shelf that's very similar to the news and magazine kiosk. It's pretty nice. I really like it. I think it fits perfectly over there, right by the tube station. I mean, people coming up out of the tube, they want a newspaper, or going down, getting off a train, want to see what's going on today, or a magazine to read. I just thought it would be perfect. It really goes nicely there. It looks like a scene out of Carry On Camping to me. Bye from Farland.